Dr. Davis. Mr. Walorski, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Secretary Acosta, for being here. I chaired the Nutrition Subcommittee for the Ag Committee in 2015 and 16. We conducted a comprehensive review of SNAP, formerly known as food stamps, over 16 hearings. One theme that stuck out is the idea of moving away from just counting the number served and focusing instead on outcomes. So we can't just stop asking how many people receive benefits, but we've got to go a step deeper. Did the recipient get and keep a job? Are they moving up the economic ladder? If not, what happened? We get a much more comprehensive picture from which we can evaluate the effectiveness of these programs. The recent executive order on reducing poverty acknowledges, however, that the outcomes being measured also need to be aligned across agencies to the greatest extent possible so that we can look at workforce agencies like TANF and SNAP and other programs and see how they're working and see how we can improve them. Can you tell me about your implementation of these outcome measures? What could we learn as we look to apply them to other programs, to our programs, and what the larger vision is for using some of the same measures across programs? Thank you.
Congresswoman, thank you for the question. So I think it's so important that we focus on outputs, not inputs. You see that in any number of government programs that measure the input and not the output. You see it in, for example, I've talked about higher education, where we measure the number of students, not how many graduate, and how many go on to get jobs, and what do those jobs, in fact, pay. Under WIOA, we had a number of output measures. I believe that there were 6 that were required. And we've gathered the data, and we're looking at that data, and I'm happy to share that data with you or with the committee once we've fully analyzed it.
I appreciate it, and I just want to echo the comments of my colleagues. I represent the Indiana 2nd District, which was in the Wall Street Journal just a couple of weeks ago about what the future of America could look like. And it was, again, and I'm just reemphasizing the point of how desperately we need those jobs, and applaud any of your efforts in assisting with moving folks from where they're at right now and flushing more people into our economy to produce jobs. We're importing jobs. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
You bet. Gentlelady's time has expired. Ms. Sanchez, you're recognized.